Alright guys, so it's kind of ironic how the title says why programming is important, and then it says my new program is live. However, I can explain myself. I actually am going to give you guys some really good information in the video about why programming is important, what you're going to get out of it, and a little bit about the program that I just dropped, which is down below, and it is also on sale for the next 3 days, so you guys can pick it up for a discounted price. If you buy it right now, go check it out, link in bio. Now I'm going to explain why programming is important, and then on top of that, explain a little bit specifically about this program. Alright, so all goggles aside, jokes aside, I want to explain to you guys a little bit about this program specifically before I actually get into the video talking more about programming, how it's benefited me over my lifting career and my clients, how I've seen insane results with clients, things of that nature. So, first thing I want to do is say that this program that I just dropped, that is linked down below, is a linear periodization program. Now what that essentially means in layman's terms is that it is a program that starts with high volume, lower intensity. As the weeks go on for the compound movements, the intensity goes up, the volume goes down. So you guys are going to be getting to do a lot of heavy lifting, a lot of PRing, a lot of fun rep schemes. There's drop sets. It's just a really fun overall program that I put a lot of time in, and I'm honestly selling it for way cheaper than I probably should, but honestly, it really isn't the end of the world. I want to hook you guys up, and I'm doing just fine with my coaching, so, you know, it is what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoy the program and the price that it's at. But anyway, why I like the linear periodization program is because it kind of allows you to slowly go into the super heavy weight in a controlled way. So essentially you're going to start on week 1 with doing more reps. You're kind of getting your central nervous system used to doing all the movements, doing lots of reps. You want to ingrain that good form from the beginning of the program, and then as the program goes on, you're slowly lifting heavier and heavier weight. So that is one reason why I like the program, because it's fun. It allows you to lift heavy weight, and it also allows you to progressively overload and be able to track your progressive overload. So what I mean by that is once you run the program and you rerun the program again, you're going to try to lift heavier weight for all the movements that you can. And so that right there, you're going to see your progressive overload in itself. Now, one of the best ways to build muscle, especially as a natural, is gaining strength. And even enhanced lifters as well. Gaining strength is going to lead to muscle mass over time. This program is very focused on hypertrophy and also strength building. So you're going to have your bread and butter bench, squat, and deadlifts. You're going to have rep schemes that are configured to help you get stronger, and then also doing enough volume as well to for sure be adding muscle doing this program. So again, it's a really solid program if you want to add muscle, if you want to add strength. The other thing is if you're trying to maintain your strength or maintain your muscle while on a cut, it can also be ran as well. The program comes with an in-depth explanation, so you guys can check that out as soon as you buy it. You'll know exactly how to run it, how much weight to use, how to go about the drop sets, all of those things. So you'll be able to run the program optimally. Getting into why programming is important, I just want to go back to the beginning of when I started training. I remember I was freshman year of high school when I really got into the gym, right? And I would just hammer the living fuck out of myself. I would legitimately bench 6 times a week. I would bench like 3 times a week, and then twice a day on those 3 times. I would just pretty much go crazy, and I wasn't really tracking my progressive overload, but what I was doing is just, I was getting noob gains. So when you first get in the gym, you're going to get gains no matter what you do, and the longer it goes on, the more muscle you put on, the more regimented you need to be with your diet, your training, your sleep, your supplements. Everything has to be more regimented. The more you get closer to your genetic potential, I guess you could say. So that does take a while, but the point is, when I first started, I was not training optimally at all. I would bench 1,000,000 times a week. I wasn't really hitting back all the time. I was just kind of training the muscles like the arms, the chest, hit legs once in a while. And then I actually met Dave, and it was funny because Dave introduced me to the program, the Jason Blaha 5x5 program, which is a great program for so beginners. And so when I started that program, and that program is simple, it's literally like day 1 and day 2. So you run day 1 off, day 2 off, and every single time that you hit the day 1, you're trying to increase your weight on the compound movements. and the accessory movements, because the accessory movements for that program are very based upon adding muscle so you can get stronger on the bench, squat, and deadlift. So essentially your goal is to get stronger every single workout. Now obviously there's weeks where you plateau, there's weeks where you have to do one set with extra weight and then drop it down, etc. But the goal, right, is to just continuously overload on the same movements so that you can actually track your progressive overload. You're actually tracking what you're doing, you're hitting all your body parts and all that good stuff. So when I started doing a proper program, okay, like the Jason Blaha program, which was basically a full body 4 days a week. So every other day you would train, you did your bench, your squat, your deadlift, leg press, chin-ups, pull-ups, dips, all those things. All right, sorry guys, so my camera just died, but what I was trying to get to is that when I started doing a program where I could track my overload properly and easily, and I was doing the bread and butter movements, bench, squat, deadlift, dips, pull-ups, just good quality compound movements, that's when my results started to explode. I got way stronger, way bigger, quicker than I ever did. And quicker than I ever did the previous 6 months, just going in the gym, over benching, not training certain body parts, not doing compounds besides really like bench. That is kind of one of the biggest takeaways from the video is programming is important because, if you're an intermediate or low-level advanced lifter or especially beginner lifter, tracking your progress and getting stronger, adding sets, adding reps, adding weights over time is just simply important, or you're gonna stagnate in your progress, and you're not really gonna grow at a certain point. You're not gonna be able to reach your true genetic potential, essentially. So a lot of people, they're almost like confused how Dave, myself, Quinn, some of our friends were just getting so strong back in the day. And I've made videos in the past. Of course, there was points where I had used SARMs when I started getting older into my teens and stuff like that. But I believe I squatted 500, almost 500, 100% natty, deadlifted almost 600 naturally, benched around 300 naturally before I even did use any SARMs or anything. So I'm just putting that out there is the reason that I was able to and my friends were able to get so fucking strong was primarily due to the fact that we were on correct programming and we were consistently getting better, striving to increase weight as much as we could, adding sets on the stuff, adding reps on the stuff, overloading ourselves as much as we could while also trying to stay injury free and not obviously overtraining. But I'm not going to draw the video out too long. I just wanted to let you guys know about the new program and also give you guys some tips about how you guys can overload and get better in the gym utilizing programming. You can buy mine below, or you guys can go find one online. You can go buy somebody else's, but track your progress and get on a program. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know down below.